Hi, this is a movie to welcome you to the University Transformation Forum and to give you an overview of what it's about. This website is for you, and my aim is to persuade you to participate in this, one of the most important debates that can be held about the future of universities. This building is Queen's University, Belfast, of which I am glad to say I am a graduate. And I think for most viewers of this movie, this is recognisable as a university. When I think about what a university does in generic terms, it seems to me that it does the following sorts of things. It creates information, it curates it, and then it distributes it. And that, to me, is what a university does. However, today, an increasing amount of information is consumed on electronic devices. And one of the great advantages of electronic devices is that they're not enclosed. You can create, distribute, and consume information wherever you are. Outside, on a mobile phone. Again, outside, on a tablet. Outside, on a notebook. And when you're inside, on a desktop. And the contention of this website is that universities must embrace this type of technology if they are to have good communication and hence rapport with their customers, or if you like, with their students and with their staff. Here's a question. What happens if they do not transform? The reality today is many industries face this challenge, not just universities, and some are further along the process than others, and from them we can discern what's likely to happen in universities. It's not likely to be hugely different from the process that has been followed in other industries. Let's look at one. Banks. Banks create, curate, and distribute information. Oh no, you might say, it's money they deal with. Increasingly, people use electronic devices to handle all their transactions. Here's a common scene in UK cities today. This is in my city, Belfast. And this, as you can see from the for sale sign, says, for sale, former bank premises. This is endemic throughout the United Kingdom. Let's look at some national figures on bank closures in the UK. Those are the main banks that operate in the United Kingdom, and there's the number of closures they have had in the period 2015 to 2017. It's a huge attrition rate, and commentators on this trend, including the banks themselves, forecast that about 50% of all jobs in branches are going to disappear. Here is what Emma Dunkley in the Financial Times wrote about it in 2016. More than 1,000 bank branches have closed in the UK during the past 2 years as pressure mounts on lenders to cut costs and as more customers turn to mobile banking. In a later paragraph, the main reason for closing branches, banks say, is the growth of mobile and online banking. And the final paragraph is about independent research that shows that mobile app usage is on track to more than double to 2.3 billion. It is the destruction of the banks by the use of electronic devices. Let's return to the branch in Belfast and think now about what has happened to that branch. And here is my suggestion. As a means of creating, curating and distributing information, it has been destroyed by electronic devices. It is redundant. Now let's look at universities. As I've said before, universities create, curate and distribute information. And there's how they do it. They do it in buildings like this. Is it possible that that process could be utterly disrupted by how people consume information today? Because this is how they do it. Please participate in this forum and help guide us. Thank you and goodbye.